Hey guys, today I'm reading Bad Princess, and I'm reading Chapter 5, Part 2. Okay. How to Wed a Prince. On Lord or Duke or Earl, or Lord or how to wed a prince or Lord or Duke or Earl or Viscount. Why yes, I am a Duke. Step 1. As the daughter of an American plutocrat, your childhood is filled with lessons, music and art, French and other languages, and more. There are even writing lessons so you know what to do when it's time to go fox hunting. If that's not enough, you also attend finishing school, where you learn to dance a quadrille and flutter a fan. The Eiffel Tower was opened to the public in 1889, another reason for Americans to love Paris. Is that a prince I see down there? Step 2. Once you turn 18 or so, you'll sail across the Atlantic to get cultured in a European way. Practice your languages with native speakers, view great art, and smooth off those rough American edges. Step 3. In Paris, get a fancy new wardrobe. Paris is also where you enjoy parties, concerts, and even a flirtation or two. Before being officially launched in society as a debutante, a young woman available for marriage. Before doing Step 4. London is calling. Have your family rent the swankiest house you can find. Best neighborhood, Mayfair or Belgravia. Prefer hotels? Claridge's will do. Publicize your arrival with a notice in the society section of a newspaper. Pleased to meet you, Your Majesty. Step 5. Get presented at court to Bertie's mama, Queen Victoria. You wear a short-sleeved white gown with a long train and a long white plume in your hair. Once Vicky nods your way, you're officially out in society as a debutante. Step 6. Ready, set, go. The marriage market, known as the London season, begins. While Parliament is in session from May through August, you enjoy a whirl of balls, concerts, and other events designed to show you off. If all goes as planned, you'll be engaged before your dancing shows get scuffed. The season gives couples just enough time to become infatuated, but not enough time to think twice, like shopping at a mall 15 minutes before closing. Step 7. Success or failure. Success. Your aristocrat pops the question. Time for the lawyers to get busy. Negotiating your dowry could be as complicated as a royal alliance. Failure. No engagement. Consider participating in the little season when Parliament meets anew in December, or winter in Paris, and return to London to try your luck again at next year's season. Leading a historian to observe that dowries had become the primary American export. What led to the Dollar Princess's warm reception overseas? European royals had plenty of castles but were short on cash. The Industrial Revolution had depleted many estates of farming income. To further complicate matters, the rule of primogeniture meant eldest son inherited all when it came to estates. Younger sons were left desperate for income. It also helped that the Dollar Princess's entrance into European society was smiled upon by the Prince of Wales, aka Bertie, to his newest and dearest. Dollar Princesses take Europe. As a result of his New York visit, the Prince of Wales decided he liked American women. He'd have been charmed by their extroverted ways, which were very different from the proper English ladies at home. With little to do while he waited for Mama Queen Victoria to depart the throne, the prince filled his days with parties and flirtations to which his wife, Princess Alexandra, turned a blind eye. The Dollar Princesses kept Bertie entertained. Prince Bertie loved New York. They were charming, beautiful, and dressed in the most expensive gowns. They also had money to burn for parties and other frivolities, unlike Mrs. Astor and her disapproving 400. Bertie happily welcomed them into the most exclusive drawing rooms of Europe, granting the girls access to royal husbands. Other aristocrats followed suit. One of Prince Bertie's favorite American ladies was Lady Jenny Churchill, 1854 to 1921, the wife of Lord Randall Churchill, second son of the Duke of Marlborough. Born Jenny Jeremy in Brooklyn, she differed from other Dollar Princesses in that her main possession was beauty and charm. Her father, Leonard, had gained and lost 4 fortunes. Even so, the Jeromes remained wealthy enough that Jenny's mother, Clara, took her 3 daughters to Paris, where they were welcomed by the court of Empress Eugenie and Napoleon III. When Prussia invaded France in 1870, Jenny's family fled to England. It was there that Jenny encountered Lord Randolph Churchill at a ball in 1873. In honor of the Prince and Princess of Wales. It was a case of love at first sight. 3 days later, the couple was secretly engaged. Once Jenny revealed the match to her father, he enthused in a letter that he was delighted more than I can tell. It is magnificent. The greatest match any American has made since the Duchess of Leeds. Randolph's parents were not as thrilled. If their son was going to marry a vulgar American, she should at least be a really rich vulgar American. So that's where I'm going to end for today. Bye, guys.